Hello Kickstarter, my name is Charlie Corey. I own a small electronics design and manufacturing company, and we've been making products for other companies since 1991. Sorry to interrupt myself, but we have super exciting news. Not only was the iPhone 5 released today, but we finished our first prototype of the iExpander for the iPhone 5. It will give you the same expandable memory, double battery life, and incredible low-light images just like you saw with the iExpander iPhone 4 prototype. But the really exciting news is that we've solved the Lightning connector accessory issues. We use the original Apple 30-pin connector on the bottom, so you can still use all of your current 30-pin accessories. As you can see, we have the new iPhone 5 nested in our first iPhone 5 prototype. The original 30-pin connector is plugged into the bottom. I'm going to plug it into the computer now so that you can see that the connections are working properly. The iExpander will do the same thing that the $30 to $40 Apple adapters will do, but ours is built right in. Not having to buy this adapter separately will save you half of what the iExpander costs. Lastly, we also added a Lightning port to the side if that's what you prefer to use. Thanks for watching this update. Now back to the main video. This idea started when my colleagues and I were discussing features we thought the iPhone was lacking. We wanted better low-light images, expandable memory, and more battery power. Since we couldn't physically change the iPhone, we made what's essentially a multifunction iPhone expansion device that we incorporated into a protective case. I'm extremely excited to tell you about the iExpander. First, the flash. We knew the iPhone took poor low-light images, but we had to figure out why and how to fix it. Figuring out why was easy. The iPhone's lens and light sensor are very small, and they just don't perform well in low light. The hard part was fixing it without being able to change the lens or the light sensor. First, we tried brightening the flash with the xenon bulb. It helped a little bit, but it didn't solve the problem. After lots of research and testing, we learned that in order to get our desired images, we needed to change the light energy. Light energy is a measurement of light power over time. To change the light energy, we needed to do two things: add more LEDs and design a special circuit which increases the power to those LEDs and also extends the length of their flash. The end result was unbelievable. Look at these pictures from the iExtender flash compared to the same pictures and the same light taken with the iPhone flash alone. iPhone flash, iExpander flash. iPhone flash, iExpander flash. iPhone flash, iExpander flash. The same holds true for the video. Here's a video solely using the iPhone LEDs.
Bad video, bad video, bad video, bad video, bad video.
And here's the same video using the iExpander LEDs.
Good video, good video, good video, good video, good video, good video, good video.
The best part is that you don't need an app. You can take pictures and videos just like you normally do. We use a microprocessor to control a high-speed photodiode, which automatically fires the iExpander flash or video LEDs as soon as you take a picture or video. So basically, when your iPhone flash fires, so does your iExpander flash. Next came the memory. Why doesn't the iPhone have expandable memory? We don't know, but we wanted it, so we added a micro SD card slot to the iExpander. Use any micro SD card to expand your iPhone memory up to 64 gigabytes, which is the largest micro SD card we're aware of. Transfer any Apple-supported files, movies, videos, pictures, spreadsheets, etc., back and forth between your iPhone and your micro SD cards. This really frees up what you can do with your iPhone, and we're very excited about it. Lastly, the battery. We all know the story. There are several hours left in your day, your charger's at home, and your battery's at 10%. That's why we added the same lithium polymer battery that's in the iPhone to the iExpander. So now you'll have double the battery life. The battery power indicator is the same one you're used to seeing too. It's right next to the iPhone indicator. One for the iPhone, one for the iExpander. Here's our first functional prototype. The case was made from a stereolithography process, so it's kind of translucent and not very strong. We want to make sure that the iExpander won't break after a few drops, so the production units will be molded from a graphite reinforced nylon that's very strong and flexible. As you can see, we packed a lot in here. But even with the flash, micro SD memory, and battery, the iExpander only measures 6.3 millimeters, which is even thinner than any battery case we know of. As a finishing touch, we made the connector on the iExpander the same as the one on your iPhone, so you don't have to take your iPhone out of the case to use your Apple charging cable. We also offset the connector towards the back, so it lines up perfectly with your docking stations, so you won't have to take your iPhone out of the case to dock. Allow me to introduce you to our team, who helped make the iExpander a reality.
Hello, Kickstarter.
So here's where you come in.
We've built the prototypes, we've proven everything out, and we're ready for production.
We think every iPhone user will love the iExpander, but we need your help to pay for the mold tooling, agency testing, and app finalization.
If you can help us reach our goal, we promise to deliver you a product unlike anything else that we're confident you'll love. To Kickstarter and all of you, thank you very, very much for your support.